Hello everyone, my name is ᚖWow, and before I start this video, I want to announce the official name of this game. After going back and forth with the team for about a couple months and thinking about just different kinds of names that we could do, we have finally come to an agreement, and that name is Aposted. At the moment, we're working on getting a Steam page set up, so that might be coming in the next couple of weeks. There is still a lot of background stuff that we have to do behind the scenes before we can actually set one up. But do note that it's in the works, so as soon as it's finished, I will announce it in one of these devlogs, and you can wishlist it if you want. Other than that, you might have noticed the lack of a video upload last week. If you want to know more about it, you can check our devlog, link in the description, but I'd just rather not get into it and spoil the mood of this video. Anyway, hope you enjoy the rest of the video. Alright, so hello again, I'm back. And just to catch you up on a few things, in the last video we started reworking the entirety of how the character functions so that it's easier for me to work with in the future. And we started building the bare bones version of the first tutorial level. So that's pretty cool. My main goal this week is to first finish up the characters, controls, mechanics, and animations and stuff like that. And that requires me to actually re-implement the attacking function, because as of right now, his attacks don't work. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to implement all of his other attacks in, and then I'm going to add one more attack actually, which is an aerial attack that he can do from the air while he's falling. So that'll be pretty interesting to try and program. I will see you guys once that's finished and hopefully be able to show off how it all works. See ya. Hello everyone, I'm back, and after a lot of time just trying to fix things up and implement all the attack animations, I have finally figured out how to do it correctly. So although it may not look very different visually, like previously mentioned in the last video, it's a lot cleaner in the code now. Although that doesn't mean there isn't any bugs and glitches I still have to figure out and patch up. And everything's functional now too, so that's pretty good. So we got these sword attacks right here, just the basic ones. That's pretty cool. Then we have this long charge up attack, which is pretty cool. And then we have another one, where if you jump up in the air and then hold down the strong attack button, you'll be able to do that. And although it's not visually represented yet, if I come over here to the enemies, and I try and do that attack, it'll actually hit in a radius around the player. And any enemy within that radius will be damaged by quite a lot actually. So if I do that again, their health is nearly zero. So I bet if I just hit them like that, which I don't know why the animation didn't play, but if I hit them, usually by that point their health should be pretty low. And as you may have noticed, other than the glitch right there, things aren't very polished right now, nor are most of the effects, the particle effects and stuff back up. But that's what I'm going to be working on right now after this clip. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to show it off and then send this build right here to the playtesters to see if they can find any bugs and exploits that I completely missed. Before I forget, something else that I added was also some optimization and performance boosts, so hopefully that doesn't blow up in my face when I'm editing the video and looking through this and it's like 5 frames a second or something. If it is, I'm gonna have to just continue trying to figure out what's causing these issues, if it's just my local machine or if it's the game in general, which is something else that the playtesters could help with. But yeah, other than that, I think I'm going to start working on just polishing effects like camera shake and re-adding all those particle effects. And I will see you after that. Hey there! So in between this clip and the last, I spent about a day working on all the effects and re-adding them and stuff, as well as adjusting a couple timing parameters and just tweaking things back and forth. Not only that, but in between clips I sent a build over to the playtesters, and they gave me some incredibly useful feedback with just the game in general, including the player, how the game feels, and just everything about it, which I'm going to take to heart and work on over the next couple of weeks. But as of now, I'm just going to show you what I did over the past day. So the first thing I did was try and make combat feel as nice as possible, obviously without any audio yet, since that's not really top priority right now. If I swing my sword like that, you can tell that it's a lot different. And no, that's not the computer lagging, even though that seems like what it might be. But I added a little delay, other than the obvious particle effects, but I added a little delay whenever you hit something, so that it felt a lot more impactful. Other things that I re-added was those sword effects whenever you're ready to attack like that. And finally, once you hit the ground like this, there will be a big explosion. I'm not too sure about how that looks as of now, but in the future I'll probably be able to tweak it to make it look as nice as possible. Keep in mind that this is just with very basic time manipulation and particle effects going on. So this is definitely open to change, and I would like to hear your guys' feedback on it. Other things I did, like I said before, was adjust some timings for when hitboxes for weapons activated and stuff like that, and I also optimized a few things. But as of now, there's a little bit of a problem with the title screen of the game. I don't think any of you guys have seen it yet, and that's mainly due to the fact that it is just incredibly buggy and inefficient. I don't know what my mindset was at the time, but it will crash the game if you sit on it for long enough. That's how bad it is. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to completely trash it. I'm going to start building it from scratch again. I'm going to talk to the rest of the team and see if I can get some assets for it. And we're going to just plan it out and make it a lot better than it is right now. Once I get all the assets and stuff, I may consider doing a time lapse, but I don't know. So yeah, planning this out is going to take a little bit of time, so I will see you after that, and we'll start building the new and improved title screen.